Bark for me. Yeah, that's not a voice memo from your ex. That's an actual pop concert moment. Welcome to the internet's latest wait, what moment starring Somber, the rising pop artist who went from viral sensation to public confusion speedrun in record time. He's got 58 million Spotify listeners, a face that haunts TikTok's For You page, and now apparently a side gig as a youth group's worst nightmare. Today we're diving into the top 10 weird things about the Somber situation, because this story, it's weirder than fanfiction written at 3 a.m. 1, the bark for me command. Let's start with the clip that broke the internet. Somber gets on stage and says, "Bark for me right now." And the crowd actually does it. That's not stage presence, that's stage hypnosis. Fans were divided. Half thought it was just playful chaos, the other half wanted to call the authorities. Transition. But if you thought barking was the weirdest part of the show, oh no, we're just getting started. 2. The daddy moment mid-show. Somber hits the mic with, "Be a parent." Well, I'm not a parent, but I'm still daddy though. Sir, no, that's not charisma. That's a lawsuit waiting to happen, especially when your crowd looks like they just graduated middle school. Transition. And the awkwardness didn't stop there, because apparently Somber decided to turn his concert into a reality TV show. 3. The dating show disaster. Imagine you go to a concert expecting music, lights, maybe a cool guitar solo, and instead you walk into the Bachelor Gen Z edition. Mid-performance, Somber literally pauses the show, no build-up, no warning, and announces, "It's time for the Somber dating show." You can practically hear the collective "wait, what?" echo through the crowd. He then invites fans on stage to call their toxic exes. Like, bro, we came to stream your pain, not relive ours. Picture it. Teenagers on stage, phones out, chaos everywhere, and Somber playing Dr. Phil with a microphone. It's like he forgot he's a singer, not a guidance counselor, and it's not even a one-off cringe moment. This was planned chaos. He hyped it up like it was part of the tour, as if breaking up over loudspeakers is the new encore. The internet had a field day. Some fans said it felt like he turned the concert into a middle school assembly hosted by a guy who just discovered therapy. Others joked that the real toxic X here was the set list. It's not that the idea itself is evil, it's just weirdly misplaced. If this were an 18+ show, sure, go wild, make it interactive, add a dating game segment, but doing this in front of kids who probably just learned what situationship means, that's not the move. And that's where the tone shifts. Fans started realizing maybe it's not just one awkward moment. Maybe Somber doesn't really know his audience. He's treating a teenage crowd like they're his edgy 25-year-old TikTok followers. And that mismatch is fueling every "this is creepy" comment out there. Transition. But if the dating show felt uncomfortable, his next move made people question if he was even aware of how bizarre things were getting. Because yes, he brought the barking back. 4. The barking again. He asked them to bark again, then followed it up with, "Yeah, I'm daddy. You know how comedians say read the room?" Somber said, "Nah, I'll bark at it instead." Transition. Now, you might be thinking, okay, he's young. Maybe he just doesn't know better. Oh, he knows, because he responded to the whole backlash. 5. The response that missed the point. Somber hopped on TikTok like, "People are mad that a 25-year-old came to my show and said it was cringe." No, that's not the problem, buddy. Fans weren't mad about age gaps. They were mad about boundaries. Calling it a skill issue to expect adult behavior from a performer? That's like spilling soup on yourself and blaming gravity. Transition. But of course, one controversial clip isn't enough for TikTok. Oh no, the internet had receipts. 6. The shake your ass clip. "Do not be afraid to shake your ass," he said. Okay, fine, empowering. But context check. It's a crowd of teenagers. There's bold, and then there's FBI, open up. Transition. Naturally, the internet exploded faster than a Twitter rumor. 7. TikTok's meltdown. One comment summed it up perfectly. Asking minors to bark and call you daddy should get you put on at least 4 lists. The clip flooded TikTok. Fan edits went from fangirl to FBI core, and suddenly everyone had a theory. Was he trolling? Was it performance art? Or was he just terminally online? Transition. To his credit, Somber tried to clean up the mess, but the mop was made of gasoline. 8. The everyone is welcome defense. He posted again saying, "Every age, gender, sexuality, and race is welcome at my concerts." Sounds noble, until you remember the barking part. That's like inviting everyone to a pool party, but forgetting there's a shark in it. Transition. And if you think Somber's the only artist to get caught in this type of storm, think again. 9. The Sabrina Carpenter comparison fans pointed out a double standard. Sabrina Carpenter once joked about arresting kids for being too hot. Same energy, different PR spin. It's not about malice, it's about awareness. When you've got minors in the crowd, flirty humor stops being funny and starts being creepy real fast. Transition. So that brings us to the final, and probably most important, part of this whole weird saga. 10. What Somber needs to learn before it gets worse. Somber's not evil, he's 20, he's rich, and like many new artists, he's got more fame than life experience. But here's the thing, when your fan base skews under 18, you can't act like you're headlining Coachella after dark. If you want to keep the edgy jokes, fine, make your shows 18 plus. Otherwise, every bark, every daddy joke, every moment of cringe will keep biting back, because fame can forgive mistakes, but not when you keep repeating them, and that's the strange, wild, and absolutely bizarre Somber situation. So, what do you think? Is he just misunderstood, or is this Pop's weirdest plot twist yet? Drop your thoughts below, hit that like button if you barked ironically, and subscribe for more unapologetically honest breakdowns like this one, because on this channel, we don't chase clouds, we chase context.